Good morning, everybody. What's up? How's everybody doing on this fine Monday morning? I am just sharing the broadcast to the Come Up Higher Challenge group, getting everybody all fired up on this Monday morning. It's a new week, and as my friend Thor says, it's another set of days on the books. So let's get it. All right, everybody. So, good morning, Miss Jillian. I see you, my sister, in the house this morning. Hey, as you guys roll on up into the room, I see a couple of you coming on in. Give us a note in the comments. Let me know you're here. Say good morning. Say hello. I'm sharing this out now to my personal page. I'm trying to get a little more action going on here by sharing it to my groups and stuff. I've been keeping it here on the business page, but Facebook algorithms are funny on business pages. They want to make you pay to play. Hey, good morning, Donna. Good to see you in the house this morning. All right. I think I've got it all shared everywhere I want to share it. So, how are you guys doing? Everybody have a good weekend? Y'all know I was supposed to work on my taxes this weekend, right? See what happened was. Good morning, Miss Linda. Good morning. Good to see you in the house this morning, Miss Linda. Y'all like my lipstick this morning? I got the gloss on today, too. I double dipped. I went with lipstick and lip gloss. I got a double dip going on this morning. What you think, Donna? You like it? Hey, yeah, we're on episode number 80 this morning. Can you guys believe it? Oh my goodness. So exciting. So exciting. All right. Now I got everything up and rolling here. We are good to go. So, all right. Okay, so this morning I'm excited because as I was praying this morning, I had my lemon water first thing this morning, and I was like, Lord, what do you want to talk to us about today? So drank my little lemon water, and then I kind of laid down to meditate for a minute, and I was like, what are we going to talk about today? And then I remembered this quote that I heard Mike Murdoch say one time. He said, losers focus on what they are going through. Champions focus on what they are going to. So I was like, that's pretty good. Let's see if we can talk about that today. Let's talk about champions and how they focus. And the difference between champions and losers is losers focus on what they are going through. They keep their eyes here in the now, in the chaos. And champions focus on what they are going to. In other words, champions have a full, straight-on focus of the prize, of the vision, of the thing in front of them. And that's what they are looking at. So that's what we're going to talk about today. You love it? All right. I love it too. I love it so much. Who would have thunk it? Y'all done got me. Y'all Mary Kay people already got me wearing some lipstick. Jillian and Miss Linda. Yeah, that is fire, isn't it? And y'all, I like it. I never been much of a girly girl, but y'all got me on this makeup thing, and now I'm just having too much fun. I feel like a teenage girl again. Oh, but I don't take 3 hours to do my makeup like my teenage nieces do. Y'all, I will say, I'm picking you up at 10. What time do you need to get up to do your makeup? 7. 7? Girl, I had that stuff on in 5 minutes. Come on, let's go. Oh, man. Teenagers, I love them. I love them. I love them. They keep us hopping around here. That's for sure. All right, let's hop on into our inspiration today because we're going to talk about 4 keys to keeping a champion's focus in your life. And all of those keys are going to be found where? In the greatest success book ever written. That's right. The Bible. The Bible. Here we go. Greatest success book ever written says in Philippians 3:12, I admit that I haven't yet acquired the absolute fullness that I'm pursuing. But I run with passion into his abundance, so that I may reach the purpose that Jesus Christ has called me to fulfill and wants me to discover. I don't depend on my own strength to accomplish this. However, I do have one compelling focus. I forget all of the past as I fasten my heart to the future. Instead, I run straight for the divine invitation of reaching the heavenly goal and gaining the victory prize through the anointing of Jesus. So let all who are fully mature have this same passion. And if anyone is not yet gripped by these desires, God will reveal it to them. And let us all advance together to reach this victory prize, following one path with one passion. That's good stuff. Somebody said that's good stuff. So we're going to bring it on back down to the beginning. And in this passage here, there were 4, maybe 5, but we're going to highlight 4 keys to that champion's focus that Paul talked about here. And so the first key is here in verse 12, where it says, it's highlighted there, run with passion into his abundance. So admit I haven't yet acquired the absolute fullness of that I'm pursuing, but I run with passion into his abundance so that I may reach the purpose that Jesus Christ has called me to fulfill and wants me to discover. So here we can see that Jesus wants us to discover that passion. He wants us to discover that purpose and that compelling force that pushes us to continue to strive to move forward and to go to that thing, that prize, that thing at the end of the road. So you have the prize, the thing you're trying to get to. So when you think of goals in the natural, you have in your dreams and visions and the things that you want out of life. So let's bring this practical application. Is first really identifying that passion is where it is. So he says, I run with passion into his abundance. So if you're going to run, you have to do so with passion. And in order to do it with passion, you have to first really understand and know what your passion is. So identifying that passion and connecting to it to the point that then you're able to take it and run with it. So some ways that you can help identify that passion then is to look at, what do you love doing? What is something that you could just spend hours upon hours going deep down the rabbit hole with, and that you love learning about, that you love discovering, that you enjoy putting action to what you learn and actually activating that knowledge and doing something with it. Because knowledge is great, but if you don't do anything with the knowledge that you have, what is the point? You just want to have a big brain? I don't know. Good morning, Susan. Good to see you in the house this morning. So, what are those things that you love doing, that you could spend hours doing, that you could spend hours talking about? Have you guys ever been talking to somebody and you get them on a particular topic and their eyes light up and they just get so excited and they're like, and they just won't shut up? That person is passionate about that thing that you're talking with them about. Hey, Miss Sue, good to see you in the house this morning. Hey, I was in I was in Bristol. When was it? I think Saturday afternoon. I had to drive something over to a friend there and drop it off. So I drove by the Piggly Wiggly there in Bristol and I thought about you. I said, oh, I wonder how Miss Sue's doing today. So it's good to see you this morning. And so we're talking about the 4 keys to a champion's focus today. And so key number 1 we've identified here from Philippians 3:12 is really identifying your purpose so that you can run with it, so that you can connect to that purpose and run with it. So point number 2 that we see here, or key number 2, somebody say key number 2, is going to be found in the next verse. And it says this: I don't depend on my own strength to accomplish this. However, I do have one compelling focus. See, he's got one compelling focus. I forget all of the past as I fasten my heart to the future instead. So, key number 2 then is to forget the past so that you can focus fully on the future. You can't move forward with speed and efficiency if you're constantly looking over your shoulder, if you're constantly looking behind you. You're going to run into something. If I'm trying to move forward like this, I'm going to run into something. Well, and I'm going to hit myself, or I'll run into a pole or a tree or something, and it's going to create obstacles, and you're not going to be able to move as fast because you're not looking in the direction you need to be going. One of my dear friends, and a very, very wise woman, in fact, she used to have a television show about wisdom. Her name is Donna Floyd, and she used to say, and she still says, Miss Donna's still kicking, y'all. Miss Donna's serious. Hey, Miss Donna, if you're watching, I'll text you later and tell you to watch. But she always said, I heard her speak one time, and she said, your windshield is bigger than your rear view mirror for a reason. You're not supposed to drive forward looking in your rear view mirror. You have to drive forward looking ahead. So your windshield is bigger than your rear view mirror for a reason. So you want to be looking ahead so that you can move forward faster and quicker and safely. Because if you're looking in the rearview mirror and you're going 80 miles an hour that direction and you're looking that direction, we're going to have some problems. Somebody said, we're going to have some problems. So you have to learn to let go of those things that are weighing you down and holding you back and keeping you from being able to charge forward into what is in front of you. So as you forget the past, sometimes that's going to require letting go of things. It may require forgiveness and forgiving people or situations or, just life or, letting go of any blame toward God for the way life turned out or something. Letting go of toxic relationships. Releasing negative people from your life and getting rid of the naysayers and the dream killers and the goal crushers, getting rid of those people that hold you back from moving into the fullness of what you have. So a champion doesn't pay attention to what the naysayers are saying. They don't care about the dream killers. They don't care about the friends and family who don't believe in what it is that they're doing, because they know they have a purpose, they know that, and they have a passion that is driving them and pushing them toward it. So that brings us to our next point. Number 3 key is, catch this, I run straight for the divine invitation of reaching the heavenly goal and gaining the victory prize through the anointing of Jesus. So you have to keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize. That's point number 3. Well, if you're going to be a champion and you're going to keep your focus on what you're going to instead of what you're going through, then you have to remember what you're doing and why you're doing it. You got to run straight, make a beeline, like fix your eyes and go, shoo. None of these side roads and side stops and side journeys and chasing bunnies and squirrels all over the place. It's a straight line, like a horse with blinders running that race. You're like this. You got one focus, and that's the direction that you're headed. And my friend Jillian, who's on this broadcast, hey girl, she says you got to have a why that makes you cry. So you got to have that why that makes you cry and keeps you focused on the prize that is in front of you. What is your why? And is it strong enough not only to make you cry, but to push you to action? To not just sit around and cry about it and how bad you want it, but to actually move forward into doing something about it and making the changes or the adjustments that you need to make in life, making those sacrifices, putting in the extra time, putting in the extra hours, putting in the extra energy, making adjustments that need to be made to your schedule, to your lifestyle, to your habits, whatever it may be, but making those necessary changes to get you to that prize that you're looking for. So having that why that makes you cry, and then using the energy from that passion that causes the cry to drive you into action and actually doing something about it. So will you get out of bed every morning and move forward? Will you get out of bed every morning to pursue what is at the end of that goal? What is at the end of that journey? And Linda Shinogle, who's on here, and Jillian Ortega on here, my friends, I love them. They also taught me this, because I think they learned this from Mary Kay. Mary Kay Ash of Mary Kay Cosmetics. Y'all know who Mary Kay is, right? Y'all better. Anyway, focus on one course until successful. Focus is an acronym. Focus, one course until successful. Somebody say, what? That's a good one. Y'all can remember that, right? So keep your eyes on the prize and focus on one course until successful. Forget about those bunnies and squirrels and keep your focus. I'm preaching to myself right now because y'all know your girl can chase some bunnies and squirrels. I'll be all over the place with those squirrels. Squirrel running in front of me, I'm like, chew! I am all over it. All right, y'all loving that? Y'all loving that? I got some amens and some fires. Get out of the bed to pursue the goal. Follow one course until successful. There you go. I learned that from Miss Linda right there and Miss Jillian right here. They taught me that one. Okay, number 4. Y'all ready for number 4? Somebody say, I'm ready. All right, here we go. So let all who are fully mature have this same passion. And if anyone is not yet gripped by these desires, God will reveal it to them. Let us all advance together. Boom. Let us all advance together to reach this victory prize, following one path with passion. You can do a lot by yourself, but you can do a whole lot more with a team. And so when you can partner with people who are headed the same direction as you are, who have the same passion that you have, teamwork makes the dream work. My mentor John Maxwell taught me that. Teamwork makes the dream work. So when you can come together with a group of people with the same vision, with the same goals, with the same passion, and you guys can come together and work together to make something happen, or if, even surrounding yourself with people with similar dreams or similar passions and having that support system or that accountability structure in your life, having that so that teamwork makes the dream work. You can do a lot by yourself, but you can do a whole lot more with a team. So coming together and finding your strength and playing to your strengths, and not not trying to shore up your weaknesses. Like I was in executive management for the state of Florida before I took an early retirement. Y'all know what I'm saying? When I was in executive management with the state government here in Tallahassee about 10 years ago, one of the things in leadership and management training that we were always taught was to help people identify their strengths and their weaknesses, and then help them work on their weaknesses. Well, what I noticed in the transition of when I was going through various leadership trainings, because I've been through a lot of leadership structure and training with the kind of work I've done for all these years, but when I was going through that leadership training, I noticed a trend where when I first started going through it, they talked a lot about finding the weaknesses and then educating and training up people in those skills. But over the years, it kind of started shifting a little bit over to, no, identify your employees' strengths and position them in those areas of strengths. Let's not worry about what they're not good at. Let's find what they're good at and then position them so that they can excel with what they're good at. So that mindset shift and that perspective shift, sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to think about how you're looking at the situation, and you have to shift your mindset and think, wait, is this really the best way to approach this? Is this really the best way to do it? So leadership then became less about helping people get more skills at what they're not good at, and more about identifying what they are good at and playing to that. So if you really want to reach those goals, find what you're good at, what you're strong at, and you focus on that. If you focus on what you're best at, and then you find somebody over here and who's good at something you're not good at, or that you're okay at but you don't excel at, finding somebody that excels at what you're mediocre at, you can shore up those areas of less strength for yourself by bringing in a team of people around you that can do those things, and that is their jam. That is what they're an expert at. That is what they're good at. That is what they're best at. So you're going to slow yourself down if you keep trying to do all these things that you're not the best at. You don't have to be the best at everything. You don't have to do it all by yourself. Surround yourself with people who have the same vision, who have the same passion, but their strength is in another area, so that together you can collectively push it forward and advance it faster than you could if you were on your own. Somebody say, yes, I love it. Because you slow yourself down if you can't work with others. Somebody say, I have to learn to work with others. And I have to be okay, let your ego go, and be okay with bringing other people in that are better at things than you are. And let them do it. Like, if you're not the best at it, like, you're probably not the happiest doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the things that I'm really good at, that I'm excellent at, is because I love doing it and I've practiced a lot, and that's what's made me excellent at doing those things. Those things that I'm not so good at, I don't care if somebody else wants to do them. I'm like, good, do it. I'll do more of what I like doing. Have at it. More power to you, princess. Go do it. All right, so teamwork makes the dream work. So surround yourself with people and let us all advance together. You're going to get to that end goal faster if you surround yourself with a strong team. I like this. Jillian just posted, ego equals edging God out. God's trying to bring people into your life, and your ego is keeping them out because you don't want to let go of the things you're holding on to and let somebody else who's better at doing it than you are get it done. All right? There you go. So I love that. All right. You guys enjoying this? I think y'all are. Y'all commenting up a storm. Team, together, everyone achieves more. I love it. I love it. Yes. Yes, yes, I love you too, Miss Linda. Oh, one course until successful. Amen to the amen. Let us all advance together, partner with people. Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh, thanks for sharing with us all that you learned. Oh, yeah, you're welcome, Susan. That's what it's all about. Hey, Laurie. Hey, good to see you, girl. How you doing today, Laura? You doing good on this Monday? And Susan, team, what they are good at. Same vision with different gifts. Working with others. Let them do it. Amen. Let them do it. Boom. Powerful. All right, y'all ready for a decree? Somebody say decree with me. Decree with me. Let's do it. 2 times. Here we go. I decree, I focus on what is in front of me. I have a clear vision for where I want to go, and I know why I am going there. I no longer focus on the past, but I focus on the future and the prize at the end of my goal. One more time. I decree, I focus on what is in front of me. I have a clear vision for where I want to go, and I know why I am going there. I no longer focus on the past, but I focus on the future and the prize at the end of my goal. I no longer focus on the past, but I focus on the future and the prize at the end of my goal. Keep your eyes on the prize. When you're tempted to slack, somebody say, don't slack, don't be a slacker. When you're tempted to slack or give up, never give up. Never, never, never. I saw this meme the other day. Somebody posted on Facebook, and it was a big bird, like a pelican or something. And he was standing in the marsh, and he had a frog halfway in his mouth. And the frog had his hands around the pelican's throat. And the frog's halfway in the pelican's mouth, right? And he's the only thing keeping him from swallowing that frog is that frog's got his hands around his throat. And the caption said, never give up. So it don't matter if you in the pelican's mouth, you keep your hands around his throat and don't ever give up. You can still get out of there alive. So don't ever give up. Keep pressing forward into your dreams and into your goals and your passions, and you too can be a champion. You are a champion. Just keep your focus on where you're going to and not what you're going through, and you will get there. Somebody say, yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Aw, here's some loves for you, Lori. Focus on the prize. Never give up. Never, 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 never. Somebody say, never, never, never. I'm going to put these loves for Lori back up on the screen and let them hang out for a minute because we love you, Lori. Mwah. All right. Well, that's what we got for today. Happy Monday. I hope y'all had a good weekend. Mine was okay. I still didn't get my taxes done. Y'all pray for me. I got started though. We about maybe 20% there. No, we're maybe 30%. Maybe, but I'll finish them this week. I'll do a little bit each day. We'll get them ready. My CPA will be happy once I finally get them over there because we're late as usual. I'm late. Because you know why? That's not something I enjoy doing. So see, I need somebody I just need to outsource it. And so that I don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to find me a numbers person for next year who loves receipts and pulling stuff together and spreadsheets and all that kind of stuff you got to do. And yeah, see? So I learned something from myself today. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have an amazing Monday. It's going to be a great week. I can feel it in the atmosphere. It is going to be a great week, so get excited about it. Be encouraged today and know that you are loved. Before we head out, I got a little commercials. Y'all hang out, and I'll be right back to bless you, okay? Commercial number 1. If you want to visit me on my website, you can find out more at KristaAbbott.com. There's some blogs and stuff over there that you can check out and articles to read. If you want some merch, you can check out the store at Kingdom818.com. We got some cool little stuff over there like these kind of t-shirts and mugs and hats and all that jam. And there's Miss Jillian modeling our Bougie for Jesus shirt. Y'all want to be bougie? Y'all know you like some lipstick now. So if you wear lipstick, you need a Bougie for Jesus shirt. They just go together. They go together well. And don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, and share on your favorite social media channel. If you have not subscribed on YouTube yet, please help a sister out. Go over there to youtube.com/Krista Abbott, no spaces, just Krista Abbott, and you'll find my little channel there. You'll see my picture and everything. You'll recognize me because y'all see my face every day. So, and click that subscribe button and just help a sister out with that YouTube subscribe stuff. And you know the schedule Monday through Friday here on Inspire with Fire at 8:08 a.m. on Facebook and archive to YouTube. If you would like to make a donation, there are 3 ways to give. You can do that online through PayPal at KristaAbbott.com/give, or Cash App is $Dr. Krista, and then for snail mail, there is the address for that. Those gifts are tax deductible and go to support the outreach ministries of Destiny Fulfilled International Ministries, which this broadcast is a part of. So, all of that being said, we are finished with the announcements and the commercial breaks. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and I hope you come back tomorrow because we're going to have another fun time and some more inspiration to fire us up and get us ready for the day. So, until tomorrow, though, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May He make His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. And may He turn His face toward you and give you peace. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.